Hey guys, Jason Rzucidlo reporting from the Las Vegas Convention Center for the 2022 International Pizza Expo and Conference. Come along with me as I go for a tour. Pizza, pasta, sausage, sandwiches, gelato. It was all here at the Pizza Expo. Mayoko's Creamery introduced me to their new liquid mozzarella cheese.
Well, in the world of vegan cheese, everyone pretty much makes the same type of product except us. We have a liquid vegan cheese, mozzarella. It doesn't have all the stuff that the others have, and it's also plant milk based. So because it's plant milk based and it has plant milk in it, which has protein in it, it browns and bubbles and melts unlike anything else. Also because we don't have anti-caking agents, it doesn't stick to your mouth like all the other brands do. It's a very innovative and revolutionary product, unlike anything else in the industry. We're incredibly happy to be here at the Pizza Expo, and I'm excited about our future and what we're doing.
All right, and what are you sampling today?
We're sampling our liquid vegan pizza mozzarella, which you can see in the background here. It's been a hit at the show. It's great to have the world back to somewhat normalcy, and I've been doing this show for 30 years and I've never seen more vibrant, alive stuff. The people that are here, they're actually been cooped up for 2 years. They're all about now, they're looking for new stuff. They want new stuff. They're back to innovating, and vegan is the best, hottest thing around. They all want to be part of it. I believe there's 10 or 11 companies here that are doing vegan mozzarella for pizza, obviously the pizza show, but there's nothing like our product. It's just flat out better than everyone else's.
There was a big focus on plant-based products as well as dairy-free ingredients at this year's Pizza Expo. Practica USA showed off their new pizza oven that can bake a pizza in just 4 minutes or less. Wow!
So we're a high-speed oven manufacturer. We're from Brazil. We're housed in Dallas, Texas. We manufacture about 5 different models of high-speed ovens. Several have microwaves in them, which helps for frozen foods and things like that. And our newest model is just hot air and IR, that's for fresh pizza and baking products. So that's what we have to offer here. In Brazil, we're a 30-year-old company. We offer all kinds of different products: bread, baking equipment, combi ovens, blast chillers, industrial style ovens, things like that. So
you can make a pizza in just 4 minutes.
A fresh dough pizza in about 4 minutes. That's the way we like it, but you can do it as fast as 2.5 or 3 minutes, depending on what style you want.
So tell me the difference between these 3 models.
So these 2 models that you see over there and here, they have microwaves in them. So we're able to add microwaves into the cooking to cook frozen products faster at a high speed rate than you would in, say, a regular oven. So this one and that one are virtually the same in the sense of power and production. It's just the size of the cavity on what we have and a little bit how we deliver the microwaves. And that oven is just hot air, impinged air, so jets are shooting hot air around with our IR element on the bottom to heat the oven. So that oven will go up to 630 degrees. This one will go up to about 525.
Because last year we were over at the South Hall, which is a little bit smaller, and this year we're in the big hall, the brand new one.
And it sure shows. Last year was still COVID, right? So it was still a little bit of people just finding their way, but this year it seems like this is our kickoff in our industry for 2022 post-COVID food service, right?
Yeah.
So.
Even Pepsi had a booth where guests could try out their newest sodas. The Beehive introduced me to their plant-based meats and cheeses. They are available in both retail and food service quantities.
My name is Ben Sticks. I am the owner and founder of the Beehive. We are a vegan meat company that from Nashville, Tennessee, comprised mainly of musicians. I built the company while I was touring with doing pop-up events, and then kind of that led into doing Seitan, and kind of would work on Mondays, Tuesdays, and go out of town and tour. And then we grew into like kind of a wholesale vegan meat company, and we have a deli in Nashville, Tennessee, and we do retail and wholesale stuff. So, yeah.
Tell me, what do you got here today? What do you got?
vegan pepperoni, vegan Italian crumbles, and we're also showcasing our slices. So we got pepperoni pizza, vegan bolognese, and then like a classic Italian sandwich. Yeah.
How is it different from like Impossible Meat, Beyond Meat? What's some of those?
So the main thing is that like all this stuff is seitan based, which is like an ancient kind of Asian recipe that they've been doing it for a long time. It's basically gluten flour washed, and you have a high protein kind of meat, low carb, low fat meat, and then you can kind of mold that into different flavors and shapes and stuff. Whereas like Beyond Meat and Impossible are more like kind of like science-driven, alternatives. Yeah.
Last year's Pizza Expo was held in August due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This year, the event moved to the brand new West Hall of the Las Vegas Convention Center.
We make a product called the Jamaican Beef Patty, and it is the Jamaican version of a turnover with a meat filling. A lot of cultures around the world have them, and it's the Jamaican version. What else? Meat with a lot of the Caribbean spices and a unique crust, and it's just a very unique product. We found ourselves, we're from Brooklyn, New York, and we've been in business about 53 years. The pizzerias in New York discovered us 40 years ago or so. Started selling in the pizzerias, and then we've grown to be in thousands of them around New York and the country, and that's how we end up at a pizza show with a Jamaican patty.
And you said the company is celebrating 50 years.
69 was our founding, so 2019 was our 50th anniversary, and we're blessed to have been growing slowly over the years and continue to do so. August was last year's show after the COVID shutdown, and it was a lot slower. And we're in the smaller hall, but this is the bigger hall, and it's kind of back to normal. Lots of traffic in the early days of the week, and a little bit slower today, which is fairly typical of a 3-day show. But overall, very successful, and we're pleased to be in the new hall, and people coming without a lot of the COVID restrictions, and it's really good.
Check out this machine that can shrink wrap your pizza or another food item in less than a minute. It's not an oven, but it sure looks like one. Fun fact, the city of Detroit, Michigan was recently named the #1 pizza city in America. Reporting from the 2022 International Pizza Expo and Conference, I'm Jason Rzucidlo for AmericaJR.com.